Hey guys, what's going on? It's King Narukami. Today we're going to be talking about what you can expect from Atlus at Tokyo Game Show 2022. It's coming up soon and we have a lot to discuss about it, so sit back, relax, let's get it on. So earlier last week, news broke out on Persona Central that Atlus and Sega had announced that Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 3 Portable, those ports are going to be at Tokyo Game Show 2022, September 16th. Now, what does that mean for the ports themselves? Well, obviously, we've already got the Persona 5 Royal announcement. It's going to come out in October of this year. In fact, last week we just received 25 minutes of Xbox gameplay for Persona 5 Royal, so probably nothing. I mean, maybe we'll see the Switch version. We don't know yet. But, however, what does this mean for Persona 4 Golden and Persona 3 Portable? I believe we will get our first look at P4G and P3P. I think that's to be expected. But since we don't have concrete dates for these games to release, I think I can say with certainty that we're going to get a release date for P4G and P3P ports for 2023. Now, I know what you're going to say. Oh, King, they're not going to do anything. Why wouldn't they announce this on their own time? The fact that it's going to be at the event alone and the fact that they announced this beforehand really tells me that something's going to be up. Now that brings up another point. When the fuck is this going to actually release? Because there's a lot of possibilities here. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm pissing in the wind here, but there is a lot to consider. The first possibility to me is that these games are going to be released side by side from each other. So P4G and P3P drop at the exact same time around January or February of the year, and that's Atlus's Q1 release from the year. Atlus likes to release games quarterly, and we're going to get more into depth into that in a second, but they could release them side by side and just call it a day. I think the more likely scenario, if you want to ask me, is Atlus is going to stretch out these releases as much as they can, so people will spend more money and gather these games over time. So, what I expect from Tokyo Game Show is that Atlus is going to announce P4G and P3P coming out Q1, so probably around January, February of 2023. One of those games is going to be releasing there, and then sometime in April, probably in Q2, Atlus is going to release the other game. I kind of expect P4G first, and then P3P, but that's just me. I think Atlus really wants to space these out, and Atlus usually does a new release for Q1 or Q2. We saw that last year with Persona 4 Arena Ultimax releasing in March, just as Q1 was coming to an end. We also saw the release of 13 Sentinels in April after that, and honestly, this trend extends just far beyond just 1 year. I mean, if you look at the year 2020 and 2021, Persona 5 Scramble came out in February of 2020 in Japan, and then released over here in the West as Persona 5 Strikers in February 2021, so that kind of covers Atlus's Q1 release there. And also, if you look at Nocturne Remaster's 2021 release here in the West, it released in May of 2021 along with a brand new PC port as well, so that's also a Q2 release for Atlus West. It's a trend for Atlus. They like Q1 and Q2 releases, even if it's just a re-release of the game. So I can almost expect, and I can almost say for certain, that we will get a release date of Q1 and Q2 for P4G and P3P. Whether or not which one's going to come first, who knows? My guess is P4G and then P3P, because we've had P4G, that's kind of a good buffer until people can't get excited to have P3P on their systems. But I don't know. I want to know what you guys think. What do you think? Am I completely off base here with my speculation? Do you think that this could happen? Or do you think Atlus has something else planned? Do you think we're going to get both of these games released at the same time? Let me know that in the comment section below if you guys think I'm a complete dumbass or not, and what you expect from Atlus at Tokyo Game Show this year. Let me know what you think down below. If you haven't already, leave a like on the video if you liked it. If you didn't like the video, leave a dislike. I don't give a shit. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more Atlus content coming out. I'll see you guys in the next video. King out.